Hey y'all, my name's Tiffany.
And I'm Sweet Creedy, and this is our week 5 and 6 recap of The Bachelorette. So let's begin.
We'll start with Jack's date.
So Jack Stone, someone from Dallas, which is where we're close to, sort of, the same state. I was kind of disappointed because he's so nice, but all the memes about him on Twitter and stuff just made him look
super creepy.
Super creepy, like a serial killer, like Jack the Ripper or something. We could nickname him that, I guess. That's not funny, but you know, I was honestly like, whenever he was like, if I took you to Dallas, I would just like lock you up in my room. There's not much to do in Dallas, so I feel like that's why he said that. There really isn't much to do. What would you have said?
Go downtown or something? I don't know. Go to Deep Ellum.
But how exciting. I don't know. I guess there are a few things to do in Dallas, but there's nothing like that exciting. So yeah, so when he was like, I would lock you up in a room, maybe he should have left like the lock you up out, but I think the idea is nice, like just to get to know someone. Yeah. But it doesn't take like going to Dallas to do that, and I think that's what she was trying to get out of him. Mm-hmm. But I feel like Jack Stone is maybe more introverted than her or something.
I guess. Or he's just socially awkward.
Yeah, that too. So, I can relate to him.
Yeah. But, like, do you remember, like, okay, they danced, and then he tried to kiss her. She was like, I'm sick or something.
Yeah, it was so awkward. Oh, I felt so bad for him, though, because they kind of, like, pecked slightly, and he was like, I've never felt so, like, such a magical kiss before or something. I was like, buddy, you've had some pretty awful kisses then. I don't know. I'm sure he's great. Should we... Okay. Yeah, I'm sure he's great, and like she said, they work really well on paper. I think kind of the same with Josiah. Like, they're from the same like racial background, and they have the same career, and like they're around the same age, but they didn't exactly work out either. So I feel like just working on paper doesn't necessarily mean that it'll work overall.
Yeah. So yeah, and then after that, there wasn't a cocktail party. She canceled it.
Right, because after Jack's date, she was like, I know what I want.
Yeah, so she went straight to the rose ceremony. Mm-hmm. Jonathan and Iggy go home. It's like, whatever.
I liked Jonathan, honestly. I feel like...
He didn't really do anything.
He didn't do anything, but I liked how he went out, how he was just like...
Yeah.
It was cute. Clearly people liked him because everyone laughed at his little thing. Okay, let's not do that. Did I scratch you?
No.
Oh.
I'll find it later.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm sort of Turkish.
Sorta. Okay. So, the next one, okay, they fly from wherever they were.
I think they're in South Carolina or something.
They're still South Carolina? Oh, yeah. Okay, so they go to South Carolina to Norway. Oslo, Norway.
Yeah, no, like, I was just thinking about that. I was like, poor Iggy and Jonathan, they were this close to making it. So...
Okay.
Yeah, because I would have been really upset if I didn't.
So, the first person to get the date in Norway is Brian.
Yeah. Did you guys expect that? Did you expect that? I thought she'd pick someone else. I don't know. Because I thought, like, she'd just given Brian the group date rose, so I didn't think that he would get it so fast. Yeah, but it was cool. Yeah. Like, I feel like they were just so... like, right when they walked out of that restaurant thing that all those guys were in, and Rachel and Brian walked out, immediately they kind of just got together, and he, like, put his arms around her, and I feel like that's what she wants, and that's why she was complaining about a lack of romance so many times, because none of the guys were giving her that, I guess.
Yeah, I guess he's just more forward with what he's doing, and he's the oldest, so he probably knows. Yeah. But, yeah, that date they did, they, like... went down a super high building or whatever. No, I would not have done that. But maybe with Brian, you know. Mm-hmm. But it's true. What she was like, how are you 37? And if you're this like perfect, why are you still single? Mm-hmm. So maybe there's like something wrong with him.
Yeah. Also, didn't he say I love you or like I'm falling in love with you?
He said I'm falling in love with you.
But it's their first date. Like they've never. I mean, previously they've only spent like maybe an hour together total. So, I don't know. Same thing with Robbie. When on, like, their first one-on-one, he told JoJo that he loves her. And I was like, buddy, no, you don't. I mean, it doesn't happen that fast.
Yeah. Did you hear the thing about his medical frauds?
Yeah, I read how he did, like, Medicaid, whatever. Like, he cheated the system or something. I don't know.
I didn't look.
I didn't really look either. Because once you look, if you look, there's always going to be a spoiler. So, yeah. I just read it in the YouTube comment, which you shouldn't look at either because there's always going to be spoilers, but... I just read that he did, like, insurance fraud or something to do with that, so. I
just don't like how every conversation they have, it ends in them making out. And, like, we don't even know anything about them.
Yeah.
Like, I think he was talking about how, like, during junior year of high school or something, no one liked him. The senior year, he sprouted. Yeah, and then, like, after that, I don't know where that conversation went.
Yeah, neither do I. I think, I think they had a better conversation during the group date afterwards, so yeah, but we'll get to that. What else happened?
I guess that's all with Brian's date.
Yeah, what happened during the group date? I don't remember what group date was. That the Viking date?
Oh, the handball. This is the handball.
Oh,
so the handball is in Norway. Yeah, it's a really big thing over there. Okay, that's when Will was like, he like went crazy.
Yeah.
He took authority over that. Take any notes about that?
No, I stopped at bye Iggy, not gonna miss you. So,
okay.
I'll try taking better notes next time.
Okay, so, they're on the handball date. They're on their little tight uniforms. Peter is like, oh no, this was when Peter went in the hot tub with her for like 3.5 hours.
Oh my god, no. I don't know if it was actually, was it really? No. No one would have just like sat there.
Yeah! I bet you it was like 30 minutes, if anything. Well,
yeah.
Yeah, it's not 3.5 hours.
Yeah, definitely not.
You would not sit there for 3.5 hours.
The producers wouldn't let them.
Yeah.
And if it was 3.5 hours, they would have made a bigger deal about it.
Yeah, they would have.
Like, it wouldn't have just been a comment.
So, they're sitting in the room, and then he goes out. He's like, is there a patio? Mm-hmm. They start
canoodling. Yeah.
They go in the hot tub. They start canoodling. He comes back, and then he doesn't get the group date rose.
Yeah.
Man.
I feel like maybe there was more. Okay, I feel like they edited it to make it look like Peter and her had, like, really good conversation and everyone else was just mediocre. But maybe there was more to Will. But also, like, Rachel isn't dumb, right? So maybe she's just doing it to kind of keep him, like, on his toes.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I thought. I was like, why else would you give Will...
I don't think she wants to make Peter feel so safe, you know? Mm-hmm. And I mean, Peter probably knows inside. I'm getting a freaking rose.
Especially since he acts so, like, he doesn't act like Brian towards her. He doesn't, like, shower her with love. Like, he's pretty chill about this whole thing. So maybe she doesn't want him thinking, like, oh, you can win just like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Then we go to Lee versus Kenny. This is the 2-on-1 date.
It was kind of a weird date. And I honestly don't have much to say about it.
Yeah, it seemed like, it made it seem like Rachel only had one conversation with Lee, 2 conversations with Kenny, and she was done with him.
Yeah, I don't think that's really what went down, but...
I think Lee just wanted to be a Chad.
Yeah,
because Chad gets all the attention now.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say about Lee, other than, like, I think he's just very ignorant. I don't want to use the word racist, because, like, a lot of people are using... I don't know, I don't feel super comfortable just calling him that, but, you know how he talked, like, I think it was earlier on in the first night's episode, how he was like, oh, Kenny's pulling the race card or something.
He said that?
Yeah, he was like, why is Kenny pulling the race card?
He was talking to Eric?
I think he was talking to Will.
Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like just the comments he makes, he doesn't really understand, like, the position he's in to, like, as a Caucasian male, I feel like his word will always, maybe not in The Bachelorette, but in, like, real life, it'll always mean more. So I don't think he understands, like, the concept of his privilege. I don't know, but I'm glad Lee's gone. He's not really active on social media or anything. I think his Twitter is private, because I tried to look. But if he's on Paradise, no one's gonna want him, I don't think. So I'm pretty sure this is where Lee ends Till the Women Tell All. And I don't think we're gonna see much of Lee. Because once you're painted as a racist, I don't think you can really recover from that.
I guess.
So.
Okay, so Lee goes home. They fly away in a helicopter. And then there's another rose ceremony right after. I don't know if there wasn't a cocktail party either. No.
I don't remember there being
okay.
one. Yeah.
So this is when I was like, okay, Adam and Matt are going home. And then Anthony and Josiah go home.
Oh, yeah. And, like, the thing is, they actually showed Anthony in this episode. They showed him talking to Eric and stuff. And, like, they showed an intelligent side of him. So I was surprised to see him go. Definitely Anthony. Adam, at least they show him a little bit.
Yeah, but he's just talking about other people.
Yeah, I don't know.
And Matt,
I've never seen Matt. I've never seen Matt. Like, I know his name.
Yeah.
Just because so many people talk about how they've never seen him. So, like, that's how I know him.
Yeah. He's just, I don't know, that was kind of surprising.
Mm-hmm.
And Josiah was so confident that he was going to stay. So I guess maybe they made it seem like that so that when he went home, it was like, don't be too cocky.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. I was like, oh, maybe since Anthony got that one-on-one, he left enough of a good impression compared to those who haven't been able to get a one-on-one with her.
Like Matt and Adam.
But I don't know. So, they go home. Next one, there's a Viking date.
Did we skip the will? When did the will one-on-one happen?
The will happened after the Viking date.
Okay, so yeah, whenever Josiah went home, what did you think about the, like, comments he made and how he was
he was just all like, if she doesn't pick me, she's dumb or something?
Yeah, and then he goes, oh, you picked Matt, you picked someone like Adam and stuff like that. I felt really embarrassed for him because I'm sure he's going to go back and watch that.
I regret it.
Because if y'all remember, Josiah's the same person whose little brother committed suicide and how he was so, like, passionate about that and passionate about law. So, like, going from that and seeing him that way, and now he's super arrogant, drinking out of his little whatever goblet or something. I don't know. I was kind of disappointed by him.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, so this is a Viking date, and they do the Viking activity. So it's like Dean, Peter, Brian, all of them. Who wins? Oh, Kenny wins. Mm-hmm. But it was Kenny versus Adam, because Adam was like, I'm going to step up on this date. So that's when they showed a lot of Adam in this date.
Yeah, and I feel like, honestly, if he didn't have that, like, eyebrow cut thing, they probably wouldn't have shown him either. Mm-hmm. But they needed to bring that in from somewhere, so. I like Adam, but I don't know. I feel like I see him as, like, a little boy almost, like a teenager. Does he give me, I don't know why he gives me that vibe, but.
I don't know. But he's from Dallas, too.
Oh, is he really? There are a lot of people from Dallas in the Bachelor world in general, so.
Yeah, and then let's talk about all of Kenny's FaceTimes to Mackenzie.
I thought they were all really cute. Yeah. Like, I can tell he's, like, a good person from the inside, and I don't know. I just really like Kenny, and I just don't think Rachel was for him. I think he needs someone a little bit more fun. Like, Rachel is a lot of fun, but I think he needs someone, like, just, like, all around fun.
I think he needs someone who's ready for children.
Children, yeah. For, like, older children as well.
Yeah.
But
so he goes home. I think it was good. Because even he was like, I don't want to expose Mackenzie to someone. And then, like, it's like, I know what Amanda did with Ben, where she's like, I don't want you to meet my kids.
Yeah, yeah. And then she got eliminated that episode. Mm-hmm. Who do you think you could see Kenny with?
On this franchise?
Mm-hmm. No one?
No one.
Yeah, I don't think I can see him with anyone either, but, I don't know. Kenny doesn't seem like the Instagram sponsorships type, so I don't see him. I don't see him on Paradise. Yeah. Maybe he'll go for fun, but I don't see him, like...
I don't see him coming back.
Yeah.
Because he missed Mackenzie a lot when he was filming, so I don't think he'd do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I also noticed they don't show the guys leaving. Like, after she sends them home, you know how sometimes they have the camera, and they send the guy inside the car, like, when they're, like, crying.
Oh,
they don't do that
When
anymore.
did they start doing that?
I
guess, like, around Final Four is when they do that, because... Yeah. No, I remember, actually, with last season, I think they started with Top 6, because I remember when Christina got sent home, I remember her limo ride, or whatever, home.
Okay, so Kenny and her will say their goodbyes. Who gets that group date, Rose?
I think it was...
Oh, Peter.
Yeah.
What did he do?
I don't remember, but I think it was him. Oh, that was the one with Brian and Peter, right? They were both on that date?
Hmm.
So Peter got the Peter got the rose over Brian. But there was this part in that date when Rachel, specifically with Brian, when she was with him on the couch and she was like, would your family accept me?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, aw, that's like, it's sad that she has to ask, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
what had a good answer.
What did Peter talk to her about that date? Was that the one when they talked about moving? Or
no, that was like the first few weeks. Because she was like, I'm licensed to practice in Wisconsin or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't think it was this one, but I don't remember what they talked about. I just know that she was like, can you kiss me? Do you remember that part?
I think that was when they were in the patio or something, and he was like, yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I'm getting confused, because I cannot do this whole, like, 2-night thing. Yeah. It's too much. So
Peter gets the group rose. Brian got it the night before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, Brian got it at his one-on-one. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we go to Will's one-on-one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any thoughts about Will?
I think he was just not into her. And I think that, I feel like it wasn't just Rachel specifically. Like, I feel like he just doesn't know how to show, like, or he doesn't have any, like, PDA in him, or, like, desire to.
Yeah, because I know that one scene, when they were looking in the view, he was just standing next to her.
Yeah.
But, like, imagine Brian, he'd be all.
Brian, not even, like, that's Eric. Eric would be, like, hugging her, right? But Brian would be, like, eating her face. That's what he would be doing.
Oh, we didn't talk about Eric's date.
Oh, we didn't. When did that happen?
That was the first date, right? Because I didn't take notes over
it. Yeah, I didn't. I'm really, really bad at taking notes.
I believe Eric's date might have been after
Will's?
Before Will's. Because
I honestly don't remember, but we'll just talk about it.
Let's talk about Eric's date. Okay, so
I liked Eric.
I like it too.
I was surprised.
I
didn't think I was gonna like him because he was such a like massive, like like he wasn't the best person initially, right? But
I liked him.
Yeah, I like him now.
It was like a good mix of like romance, but not too like eating your face out yet.
Yeah, I think he redeemed himself from the reputation earlier.
Mm-hmm. And who? Oh no, it was Will. When Will is talking to Rachel. Okay, so that entire time Will isn't too touchy with her. Mm-hmm. And then he says, I only dated white girls. He said that to her.
Oh.
And that was
when...
He
shouldn't have said that. Like,
she, stopped.
There are some things that you just keep to yourself, you know? Even Dean was like...
Yeah.
He was like, I haven't dated many, right? And he was like, is that a problem? Like, I've never... And then I think Eric was like, it's different because, like, Will is actually black. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So, yeah, Will, he was just really, really friendly. I don't know. Mm-hmm. He didn't step it up, I guess. And their date was kind of, they explored the city. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they went to a different country. They went to Sweden.
Oh, yeah. So Will probably got to go to the most countries. Mm-hmm. Unless, I mean, they're probably going to go somewhere else whenever they do the rose ceremony, because that place looked really hot. Did they tell us yet where the final rose?
Oh, no.
But it looked pretty hot, right? In the
hot. Okay.
I don't know.
So, let's talk about we're done with Will's date. Will's gone. Yeah. And now we go to the last rose ceremony. Only one guy goes home.
Yeah.
Who do you think was going to go home?
Either Matt or Adam.
Me too!
I thought it was going to be, I feel, she called out Matt, like, second, right? Or first or second. Yeah. So then at that point, I was like, it's got to be Adam. Because we haven't seen really any of him. And they were giving him that edit where, like, wasn't he talking about how he was like, I have to get a rose or something? Mm-hmm. So usually when they have someone saying that, like Josiah, they send that person home. Yeah. So I thought Adam was going to go home. I was like, aww.
Okay, but TBH, what did Alex do more than Adam and Matt?
Alex is just so cute. I love Alex.
Alex just wears the really bright clothing.
I know. I feel like he's such a bright person. I just really like Alex. But I think, whenever she was doing the rose ceremony at the beginning, she was like, she had to go off to the side, right? And then she was like, this is the hardest goodbye yet. So I don't know if that just is because it's been so long and, like, now relationships are getting serious, or because Alex is the best. I think it's because he's the best.
The best what?
The best person on the season.
Oh, really?
I'm just kidding. No, but I kind of wish Alex stayed, just because I think I wanted to see his hometown. I know it's not hometowns yet, but it would have been cool to see, like, the Russian family dynamic, sort of. And I think he's from Detroit.
Oh, I don't know.
It just would have been cool.
Yeah, I don't. It's like Alex, I knew who he was more than I knew who Matt and Adam were.
Yeah.
But Alex still, he didn't do anything other than, like, every time they'd show her on a group date with him, he'd, like, read what he wrote to her or something. That was sweet. Yeah. It was. So, yeah, I guess they showed him way more, but, like, yeah, I didn't expect it. I thought Matt or Adam. Mm-hmm. But
what?
I listened to next week's preview thing, and Adam gets a one-on-one.
He does?
He does.
What about Matt?
I don't know. All I saw was Adam, because I saw, like, a back view of them, and it was Adam's head.
Okay.
So, we get to see more Adam next week.
I'm not that excited, because I wanted Alex to stay, but it's okay.
So, do y'all think Adam is going to go home? Is it too late?
The thing is, like, so Eric's date happened first, right? And she gave him the rose. So I had a feeling that since there are 2 one-on-ones in that episode, I was like, I feel like Will probably go home. Just because, like, that's just what they tend to do. I don't know. I feel like the show's kind of predictable after a while. So,
yeah, I don't know.
I'll see. Like, I mean, if she has a one-on-one with Peter or Brian or someone, or Dean, or even Dean, like someone who she clearly really likes, then she has one with Adam, I don't think Adam's gonna stay.
No. So everyone's had a one-on-one other than Adam and Matt. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yikes. Okay.
And, yeah, so I think there's no episode next week.
Why?
Because it's the 4th of July stuff.
Wait, right? There's no episode next Monday?
No, that's what I remember hearing. I'm 90% sure there's no episode. But there might be one. I mean, there is going to be one the following week, so. Yeah. But do we have anything else to add?
Oh, yeah. Can you say that one?
This last one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So,
he always brings it up.
Yeah, I think Eric is a little bit too... okay, not too touchy. I don't know. I'm not there, but... like, how he constantly brings up how Rachel picks, like... white guys or something, which is, like... okay, like, if that's an observation you make. I just hope he doesn't bring that up with her, because it's gonna just make him look really salty. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, like, I think Anthony was the one who was talking to him about it. How he was like...
yeah, it was Anthony. Yeah. He was like, why is it out of all the one-on-one dates, you've been only blocked by to get one? Mm-hmm. And
then Anthony was like, I don't think she looks at our skin tone. Yeah. I think she just looks at who she likes and who she wants to spend time with. So I think that's an important point to make. Like, whoever Rachel ends up with at the end of the season, whether or not he's black or white or whatever, she picked someone based on who she wants to be with. So,
yeah, I noticed that too, how he always brings it up. And I think he mentioned something about her sending Josiah and Anthony home.
At the
how
same,
she sent 2 black guys home. I remember that.
Did you think Eric was going to make it this far?
No.
I didn't think. I thought Anthony or Will would make it further, yeah. But then again, like, here we are, we're kind of separating the white guys and the black guys too, but yeah, we'll try not to do that.
Well, let's talk about our top 4. So half of mine are out, so...
Really?
Yeah. I picked Peter, Brian, Kenny, and Josiah.
Okay, I picked, for my final 4, I had Will, Dean, Peter, and Brian. Because Dean, after that date, when...
he walked her out.
He walked her out. I knew. I was like, he's going to make it far.
Yeah.
Brian...
It's Brian.
I don't know. I think I picked Brian pretty last minute, but...
And Peter.
Who's your final rose? Can we say
Peter?
That? Peter is my final rose too, but okay. So this is what I wanted to talk about. Like, you know how at the preview where she's wearing like that gold dress, ready to like propose or whatever. She's like, I let my heart decide or something, or like I'm following my heart. Mm-hmm. So that makes me think it's not gonna be Peter. That makes me think it's gonna be Brian. Because, like, this whole time, like, the only thing really stopping her is, like, logically, like, he doesn't make sense. Like,
who? Brian?
Yeah, like, he's too good to be true or whatever. So, like, if she lets her heart decide, then, like, who else is it supposed to be, right?
I guess, yeah, because she said he's so charming. Mm-hmm. And, you know, charming just guys.
Yeah, like, I feel like both... I feel like Dean is getting the runner-up edit.
Runner-up as in second?
Really? Person? Yeah. And I feel like Brian and Peter are getting the first person, or the winner edit. But I don't think that either Brian or Peter is going to be the runner-up. Like, I think
one of them
is going to be number 3.
And then one of them's going to win.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I think. But
okay.
Just because, like, I don't know.
They both get good at it.
They do, yeah.
They have no flaws as of now.
I feel like Peter's getting the Bachelor edit, though.
Oh.
Because he's gorgeous. Like, that's
and everyone just talks about him.
Like
Olivia. And,
like every other podcast there is. If you go on Twitter and search #Bachelorette,
Peter.
So many. That's all they talk about. Peter and Dean. Occasionally Dean. Okay. Dean, whenever he had his one-on-one, he was pretty popular. Yeah. But Peter, even when he's on a group date and they show him for 30 seconds in an episode.
So Peter.
It's all Peter. So if Peter doesn't win,
he's for
gotta
sure
be Bachelor. Yeah, if he
Bachelor.
That's like, I mean, we're assuming he makes top 4, but why would he not? Yeah, over like Matt and Adam. I don't think Peter's on the top.
But then, okay, they're trying to make Peter look bad because they're gonna. Did you see the preview where
he's like I made her cry or something?
Do you think so?
I don't know how else they could have edited that. Like, maybe he's talking about his mom or like his sister or something.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna tell you. I thought you're not allowed to talk to your family. Then how did Kenny get to talk to his daughter?
Well, that's his daughter though. It's like, it's different. I think there are like laws about neglect.
Did Amanda? Amanda was allowed to
Amanda
talk to her
did
kids.
FaceTime her kids, yeah. But I mean, you can't FaceTime like your parents, so.
My parents birthed me.
Well, did you birth
my parents?
I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
No, yeah. What do you think about that?
About him being able to FaceTime his...
No, about Peter.
Oh.
Making her cry.
I feel like maybe he just told her something. That, like, she was like, I'm upset about this. Or something. Maybe it's one of those instances with Jordan from JoJo season when she was like, did you cheat? And then he was like... Remember when she was like, I heard you cheated on your ex-girlfriend? And he was like, I didn't cheat physically, but I was talking to other girls. So maybe it's one of those things where it's not the worst thing someone could have done, but it's like, it might make her upset and might, I don't know. Oh, you know, I bet maybe like she'll talk to all the guys about like what they think. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she'll talk to all the guys about what they think or like where they want the relationship to go, and maybe he'll say that he's not ready to get engaged or married yet. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is.
It could be. Or like maybe that shot of her crying is before like she hands out the roses again, but then they made it seem as if it was during like a cocktail party.
No, they definitely do that all the time, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then why do you think Dean was saying like, you're closing yourself off to us?
Oh.
Do you think he was talking to her? Yeah?
I think so. Who else? No
guy.
I
feel like he wouldn't be so blunt with her.
Oh. I mean, no guy would. Why does he care if a guy closes himself off, you know? So.
You're right. I don't know. There are a lot of questions, but...
I don't know when we'll get them answered.
Yeah.
Next week?
I guess so. So I guess you'll see us in 2 weeks. If anything, like, we'll maybe make an episode about Bachelor in Paradise and what we think about that. Or more than what we've already said since the show got
because it's
renewed and stuff. So we'll see. There's not much else to add. So thanks for watching, guys.
Make sure to subscribe, comment, like.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye, y'all.